Yeah, I think they're doing kind of like a WrestleMania thing, like Friday and Saturday. So this
Ah,
whole
I see there. I
yes.
see there. Yeah. All right. So what's going on, Ark? Everything good there?
Yeah.
That's good to hear. All right. Now we're going to be really geeked up for this episode because, as we mentioned, this is going to be cover songs that totally suck butthole.
Oh yeah.
All right, because we got a few here that definitely need to be brought up here for sure, man.
I'm gonna have to go. So I'm gonna go off. I'm gonna give my opinion on y'all's list because I don't have a list. Because the only list
I
I
don't really
have is
have a list myself there, but I will look up stuff online here.
I mean,
Uh,
off the bat, covers done by like pop artists. I don't care
Right.
for.
I
You know.
know of
So
rock
we'll see
songs
what we.
by pop artists. So that's in there's a few we can mention there. That's for sure there. All right, and Keith,
I'm gonna
I
start.
guess let me guess. Keith is at soccer practice, right?
Yes.
Okay, there. So
Tell him to do an American sport. No, I'm kidding.
all right, there. Okay, so but before we begin here, I want to bring this up. I found out about this about a half hour ago when I got home here. The Jussie Smollett case keeps rolling and rolling and
Yeah.
rolling. Yep. Now, after last week when he was sentenced to 150 days behind bars for that fake hate crime bullshit he tried to conjure up in 2019, it's just revealed, and I'm reading from NPR.org here. Court orders Jussie Smollett released from jail during an
Yeah.
appeal. Here's the
That's
whole.
great. That
Uh,
is great because it really shows how full of shit people are. And honestly, like all of that for that, like this dude is. I don't know.
Arrogant, narcissist.
Yeah.
I know. I couldn't agree more. Come on. Well, if you want to gain attention, do it the right way. Either talent or something good. Too many people get the idea that that cashier outside girl, she's a big hit now. Maybe I could do something. Exactly. People will think like that. Now let me read you the whole thing from NPR.org here. Jussie Smollett was ordered released from jail yesterday, by an appeals court that agreed with his lawyers that he should be released pending the appeal of his conviction for lying to police about a racist and homophobic attack. Now, the ruling came after a Cook County judge sentenced Smollett last week to immediately beginning 150 days behind bars for his convictions on 5 felony accounts and disorderly conduct and lying to police. In an outburst immediately after his sentence was handed down, the former star of the show Empire proclaimed his innocence and said, "I am not suicidal. If anything happens to me when I go in there, I did not do it myself. You all must know that." Whatever. The
Wait,
appeal.
Brown,
Yeah.
did you really think he was like depressed and all that? I don't want to really necessarily use that word, but like you think he was down and depressed, or you think he's crazy or psycho for real,
I don't
or
know, but the guy wanted
you
to.
think he's just scared of going to jail, maybe,
I know he's probably
perhaps.
so, but then again, you think about it. The guy is openly gay, as we all know. So all those hard bodies in there should be appetizing for him. You know what they always are making jokes about. And I don't know how they're gonna treat him when he ever got behind bars. You lied to police, huh? What the fuck, bro? But then again, it may be I don't know if how they're going to haze him or if they did any hazing to the guy. But I know he was apparently locked up in a psych ward for a while there because of that outburst there as he was being led away there. But the guy, I don't know. There are things. There's one thing you do not do, and what he did was just not it. You want attention, use your talent, use your thoughts, use your opinions, use whatever good talent you have and put it into use, not by lying to police. Okay? Because when you lie to police about anything, on a 911 call, about a hate crime attack, or about anything that's going on, you're going to be in big ass trouble. And what happened to this guy is proof of that. I mean, I mentioned in the vlog a couple of days ago that his career is done. Because after this, I doubt if we're going to see anything on the movie screen, let alone the TV screen or on the music charts, because he's supposedly a singer as well. But still,
Yeah, he's like Kaepernick.
yeah,
Like Kaepernick,
yeah,
cancel. They
and of
cancel
course,
themselves.
yeah, exactly. He fucked himself up. And you know what? As a result of that, it was as a result of all the hate that really came down on him. His Twitter page is gone. It was deleted long, long while back. Because I checked that out, and all the replies and comments were like, "You exploited real, blah. You exploited real hate crime victims. You made a fool out of yourself." One even took his album cover titled "Some of My Music" because he put it out of the album around that time, and he replaced the word music with lies.
Mm.
So this guy really put himself in basically a career danger because I mentioned in that vlog, I thought if we were going to hear anything on the TV screen and then he's starting to do productions anytime soon, And of course, there's old co-stars of Empire calling for him to be released, and blah, blah, blah. Well, they got their wish either way there. But here's the thing, I'm only going to say this, and I don't want to
Do you
start
watch
up.
that? Do you watch the show he's on Empire?
No, I don't. I don't really pay attention to TV all that much. The last time I watched any real television was that one Thursday when Elliot Staber came back to Law and Order, and that was many months back there. And that was about it because I don't really watch TV all that much, because of I just kind of fall out of TV, when you think about it there. But still, the fact that this guy did what he did, to gain publicity, to gain attention, was just outright wrong. It was wrong. I mean, it just was a stupid thing to do. I mean,
It's true.
use your talent, use your knowledge, use your opinions, not a lie like what this fool came up with, okay? And that's all I'm going to say for the time being there.
Well, I do have an article. Hall of Fames were already out, so they can't take her name off. And basically, there's an article on that.
All right.
Blabbermouth.
Up here, what's going on here? Let me go. Okay? Up there. What am I saying there? I'm trying to get it on the computer right now. It takes a while because it does that whenever I'm streaming live here. Now,
Brown, do you work tomorrow?
yes, I do, and Saturday as well. There. Yeah. So probably by the time this whole belt battle goes down, I'll probably be most likely at my job until 11 Central here. Now, I'm looking here, Psycho Las Vegas, Rock and Roll explains why it won't pull. I got it right here. I'm going to read more about it right now here. Okay. Give it a couple minutes here. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now, the Rock and Roll Hall of... Okay, come in there. Come on, get the full article up here. Okay. Another reason Dolly Parton is a beloved icon. Now it folds up. I hate it when it does that. Oh, yeah, it does this on my phone. You click on something there, it takes a long time for the full article to get up there.
Are you on Wi-Fi on your phone or no?
I have a Wi-Fi, yes. Okay, here
That's
it goes.
what I use.
Yeah. The organizers of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame had declined Dolly Parton's request to pull her nomination. On Monday, March 14th, the 76-year-old country music legend asked the Hall to withdraw her name for the 2022 ballot, saying, quote, "I don't feel that I have earned the right. I really do not want votes to be split because of me, so I must respectably bow out." Now, Parton was one of 17 artists nominated for the rock and roll class of 2022, along with Beck, Rage Against the Machine, Lionel Richie, Eminem, Double M, Double, and of course, our favorite, Judas Priest. Fuck yeah, but now hopefully Iron Maiden will be inducted next time, man. Now, ballots are cast by an international voting body of more than 1,000 artists, including previous inductees, historians, music industry members, and critics. Factors considered by voters include, quote, an artist's musical influence on other artists, length and depth of career and body of work, innovation, and superiority in style and technique, according to the statement issued by the hall itself. Earlier
And
today,
yet Jethro Tull never gets nominated.
nah, unfortunately, but yeah, like I said, but we all know the reason why. One of the guys who will run it there has a dislike for Jethro Tull, so that explains right there.
That's they came out and said that for real. Like the owners of the fame.
Think so, yeah. Well, that's what I heard from
Oh,
Mark there.
I've heard from several different sources that story.
Yeah,
dang.
yeah. This one, I know but then again, that kind of attitude is one of the big reasons why it took many years for China, Joni Lauer, to be inducted to the WWE Hall of Fame, because obviously Stephanie McMahon probably didn't had a dislike for her. I mean, when you think about it, when it was when China found out that her man Triple H was dating Stephanie McMahon behind China's back. Stephanie was like, "Well, he's mine now. He's not only like a years of blah blah blah." There, this verbal parade, and soon after she was let go from the company there. So it's probably that attitude right there. Now,
Mm.
all right. Now today, the organization confirmed that Dolly will remain on the ballot in part because the voting was already well underway. Quote, all of us in the music community
Yeah,
have
she's
seen,
late, bro. She should have came out with this like a fucking month ago.
yeah, or be way before she got nominated there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then again, I don't think she's seen that coming out. Who knows? Now, all of us in the music community have seen Dolly Parton's thoughtful and note expressing her feeling that she has not earned that right to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Well, listen, that's probably why she's so late, because she doesn't pay attention to rock and shit. And that tells you right there, like,
Yeah, she's a country
you
music
know,
legend. I mean, like,
because when you're on the ballot, like, like it's been months, like that people are on ballots, so people know for a while,
yeah,
you're on it. So she's so late to saying she did, you know what I'm saying? That
that's
tells me
true.
like she doesn't pay attention to like rock and all that.
Yeah, that is true there,
But go ahead, sorry.
All right, go ahead there. Now, in addition to her incredible talent as an artist, her humility, and is another reason why Dolly is a beloved icon by millions of fans around the world. I mean, from its inception, rock and roll has had deep roots in rhythm and blues and country music. It is not defined by one genre, rather than a sound that moves youth culture. Dolly Parton's music impacted a generation of young fans and influenced countless artists that have followed. Her nomination is to be considered for induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Followed the same process, the same process as all other artists who have also been considered. Dolly's nomination, along with the other 16 for the class of 2022, was sent out earlier this month to our 1,200 general ballot voters, the majority of whom artists they are themselves, for consideration for induction at our ceremony. We are aware of Dolly's brilliant talent and pioneering spirit and are proud to have nominated her for induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. All right. Now, of course, she said on Fox and Friends, doubling down her discomfort about being included in there. She said, quote, I didn't feel exactly right about that because of my perception. I think the perception of the most of America is that I feel that what's more for the people in rock music. I've been educated since then and saying that it's more than that, but I still don't feel right about it. It would be like putting AC/DC into the Country Music Hall of Fame. That just felt a little out of place for me. To be eligible for this year's ballot, each nominee's first single or album had to have been released in 2000. No, actually, 1996 or earlier. Inductees will be announced this coming May at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 2022 induction ceremony will take place this fall. The date, venue, and on-sale information will be announced later. Now, and that's all I'm going to include here. But I will say this. Pardon told Billboard last month that she never thought of herself as a rock and roller in any sense of the word. But I guess they judge it on the music and influence certain songs have had. Jolene, for example, there. And we have talked about that. It was covered by Olivia Newton-John, Miley Cyrus, The Sisters of Mercy, and a couple others. The White Stripes, I believe, as well there. Now, I guess I've had to do songs of other people in that realm. I'm not expecting that I'll get in, but if I do, I'll immediately.
Well, hold on a minute, bro.
Yeah.
So, Dolly Parton confirmed. She did a cover of "Stairway to Heaven."
Oh, yes, I remember hearing about that on radio, and a lot of people were lambasting that.
Okay, and she also did a cover with Linda Ronstadt and Emmylou Harris. They're known as Trio.
Yeah, I remember that
After
one.
the Go Rush.
The Neil Young song.
Right.
Okay there. So we got to put that there. Was that better than her version of Stairway to Heaven?
It was pretty good.
All right, because I heard bits of her version of Stairway to Heaven, and I'm like, are you kidding me?
Oh, is that your first?
That's one of my first. Yes, now you should put that. Now you should mention it. Put that first on the list there. I'm sorry, that was not. I'm sorry.
What?
Yeah, she did that. Yeah, she did a cover version of Stairway to Heaven. I'm hearing that on the radio show many years back in Michigan. And it was like, they were talking about bad covers, the same subject we're talking about. It's like, oh my gosh, give us a break there. I'm sorry. I just wasn't really happy with it. I tried to.
What about this one?
All right, go ahead.
I got one.
All right.
I haven't heard it, but I guess William Shatner did "Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds."
Oh, I heard
that was on my list.
Oh my, add that to my list is why I heard some of that. And I'm like, I'm sorry, William. No, please, Captain. Please, Captain Kirk. No, James T. Kirk. Please, run the Enterprise. Get with Lieutenant Lahora. Okay, but don't do the Beatles. Okay, please.
I got a good list here. I found one.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, let me do my first one.
Good. All right.
Okay, talking about somebody huge butchering a song.
All right.
Madonna, American Pie.
Oh my gosh.
Terrible.
Oh my God, I heard that. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? Oh my God, that is horrible as hell, man. Because, I'm sorry, there are some songs you don't touch, and that is one of them.
Yeah, that's a song that I guess she felt like, hey, I'm an icon, I can do it.
Yeah, but
well, first of all, you're not an icon. Well, I guess you are to some people.
Yeah, to say, the pop music crowd.
More of a sex symbol.
Well, she was. Well, she used to be sexy. They've seen her nowadays. Ugh.
Didn't she have sex with a German Shepherd or something? I've heard of that rumor.
So.
Oh my
times, yeah.
Oh my
Shepherd.
God. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, Madonna looks
Dennis
like
Rodman.
Oh my God. Him, the Marilyn Manson of the NBA. Oh God, that's what I used to call him all the time there. All right, so okay.
I guess the doctor is up.
Okay, well, this one cover here that I heard, and of course the Ark mentioned this. I had to actually torture myself when I first heard this on MTV. It was the Blimp Bizkit's cover of "Behind Blue Eyes" by The Who. It was
They never did the bridge in that song.
Exactly. And did we need to hear the band's name spelled out through a computer vocoder or something like that? And of course, that was for the movie Gothica, that starred Halle Berry there. And I'm sorry, just no, that was pure injustice.
You know what?
What?
You know what, guys? I just came up with. I think it's a fact, but it makes sense.
Yeah.
like you look in the 2000s, right?
Yeah.
2001 through 2009, even till now.
Yeah.
Maybe a reason why there are a lot of covers is because they didn't get the clearance for the real songs,
Hmm.
right? Like they didn't have enough money to buy the real, or the person who owned the songs didn't let them play it for that movie or commercial, so they had these. I mean, yeah, a lot of these artists, popular artists, had it on their CDs and albums, but like maybe that was a reason too. Because like, why? I mean, just like movies being remade, like why remake a song and you know the original, you can't beat it, you know?
Yeah.
Well, all three CSIs you actually use Who songs.
Yeah, sure. There for the theme music, absolutely.
Hmm.
But then again, they probably I don't know whether who that came up with that idea, but it did help the Who gain some new popularity amongst the crowd at that time. There, when you look at it,
Yeah.
it's pretty soon songs like "Who Are You," "Won't Get Food Again," and "Baba O'Reilly" they became well, actually they've been playing on the radio forever there, so they gained a lot more a new audience when you think about it there because of that
And
show
it's
there.
YR's turn.
Right?
This chick is on the my list a lot. Britney Spears.
Oh gosh.
Um, let's see.
Let me guess.
I can't get
Wait.
no satisfaction.
Oh my
Remember when she
God.
did that?
Yeah, we all know
She
who
did
the
at the
original.
she did it like the music awards,
Oh
MTV
God.
Music Awards. She
Oh.
performed it.
Why in the world would she cover the Stones?
True.
Because she was like the dance move. She was like crawling. She was like stepping onto men that was
Oh yeah,
laid on the.
obviously, yeah. Well, that's what
Well,
the.
there's a reason you can't get no satisfaction.
There you go. I'm sorry. By the way, she did a couple almost nude poses on her Instagram there. I
Mm.
guess she's so celebrating that in that conservatorship and partying with her dictator father there. I saw a couple of bit on the news item. And it's like, holy well, it's like, wow, it's good that she shaves down there.
Oh, you saw that too?
I saw, yeah. Who could not forget that
Wow.
one picture that she took that was taken of her cooch when she was partying with Paris Hilton and Lindsay Lohan back in 27.
What? Did she have a bush back then too, or no?
I don't know. It's hard to tell there at that time, but
Little
it was
George
it.
W. You know,
Something like that, I guess, if you want to call it that.
I'm called Pussy Bushes George W's.
All right.
Go ahead.
Well, at least well, on the good side, at least it wasn't so bushy to the point where you have to use bug spray to get to the clitoris.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next?
I think it's you.
Okay. Another one of my all-time favorites. Faith Hill's version of Piece of My Heart.
Oh my gosh, I can imagine that.
It's horrible.
And
She sings it with absolutely no emotion. When Janis sang it, you felt it.
yeah.
When she sings it, it's kind of like, oh, it's just another little pop song.
Oh gosh, that's. I know for some reason, it's just. I think what it is, they get the idea. Let's do a pop song to appeal to the other crowd, and it's. I'm sorry, this doesn't cut my mustard there. And
Okay.
which also brings up to something I got to bring up here.
Mm.
I mentioned
Here we
this
go.
before. You know, this old show, VH1 Divas, featured all women performers.
Yes.
Yes. How about Celine Dion coming out and trying to sing You Shook Me All Night Long by AC/DC?
And while you're at it, you can add Big and Rich to that, singing that song.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Are you kidding me? Give me a break, dude. Give me a break. I'm afraid to even look it up on YouTube now that you mention it, for crying out loud. All right. YR, you next, dude.
Smells Like Teen Spirit, covered by Cyrus.
You mean Tori Amos?
No, Miley Cyrus is
Oh,
Miley
magic.
Cyrus.
Oh, let me
Which
get-
I don't mind Miley Cyrus covering like Metallica, but Nirvana was horrible.
Oh, gosh. I'm sorry. Give us a break. I didn't really care for Miley Cyrus singing on her Metallica cover because she didn't really have to sing.
What?
I know it's just well, it
I
was a good.
liked it.
No, and well, it could have been better. It's like she didn't have to go on. Yeah, she didn't have to be so high
What?
pitched with her
She
song.
didn't do that.
Well, she did it. Well, basically, if you're going to try to do it, at least do it like the original, the lows and be like
Yeah.
blah 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 blah. But Miley was like, when I heard her version, it's like a little bit too much of her own Miley thrown in there when you think about it there.
I believe that leads it to Earl if he's got one real quick.
All right, okay. I think it's your turn. YR went. Was already got done.
Okay. And mine, I had on my list Behind Blue Eyes, but we're going to skip to Jessica Simpson, Take My Breath Away.
The Berlin song, right?
Right.
Oh gosh.
She butchered it pretty good.
Oh gosh. I mean, that hearing that alone just oh gosh. My gosh, give us a break there. Okay, mine one. I saw a video of this. I think it may have been on the old VH1 channel there. I don't know where the fuck they came up with the idea. Mariah Carey covering Def Leppard's "Bringing On the Heartbreak."
Ugh,
Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah, that's what. That's all. I cannot. I,
You
I
didn't like
cannot.
it? No, like
No
her
one
voice is
liked
good
it.
though.
No one liked it, and
Dude, her voice is good. You gotta
yeah,
give her
her voice
respect.
is
But
good,
like,
but
you
yeah,
know.
but not for a Def Leppard song. I'm sorry.
Well, it was like one of their ballads, so.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, but it was not done. It was made more poppy. I'm sorry. It's
Mm.
just we just took a rock song and made a poppy. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, but it was already it was already a ballad though.
Yeah, but it's a rock
So
ballad. It's a
it's a
rock,
and a
but it's
ballad
a
is a love song. It's a rock love song, basically.
yeah, yeah, but
Come on.
yeah, but still, I think if Miley Cyrus could have did a better version of that. To be honest with you. All right, all right, all right.
Well,
You go ahead, Wire.
do y'all remember that movie Big Daddy with Adam Sandler?
Yes, I remember. I
Adam
know.
Sandler.
Yes.
So remember the song? Remember that Guns N' Roses song, "Sweet
Oh,
Child of
yes,
Mine"?
I heard it
A
one
woman's
time.
voice. Yes, a
No,
woman's voice
no.
covers that song, and
Oh,
it's
I know.
Cheryl Crow.
Oh gosh, what I remember I was at a record store in Royal Oak, Michigan called Off the Record. Rest in peace. It's gone for many years. Used to buy a lot of good shit there, and some alternative band, tried to do their soft cover of that song there, and it's just I can't stomach it. I can't stomach it. I'm sorry. This doesn't make no sense, dude. Okay.
All right. My next one is by a disco queen, Donna Summer covering MacArthur Park.
Hmm. Really? And who did the original, by the way? Was it
Richard Harris.
Okay. The actor,
About
right?
7 minutes long. It's one of the first long songs to be played on the radio. It came
Uh-huh.
out before Hey Jude.
I see there.
That's the one about MacArthur's Park is melting in the dark.
All right.
Someone left the cake out in the rain, all that crap.
All right.
The original's pretty decent, but Donna kind of discoed it up.
I know. Of course, he got it. That was the thing back then. Hell, I believe there was a disco version of Pink Floyd's "Money."
Yeah, probably so.
There was. Yeah, I remember seeing that one time in the record section of a thrift stop back in Michigan, Mount Clemens, Michigan. I was like, huh? Ooh, really? Huh? And part of me wanted to take it home and listen for myself, but the other half of me said, don't even think about it. Okay, my turn now.
Yep.
I don't know speaking of Britney Spears earlier, she came up with another there are other songs you do not do. I Love Rock and Roll is another one of them you do not touch.
On my list.
Oh yeah, that was for a movie that she did called Crossroads, was such a cheesy, fuckable movie as it was. And oh my gosh, give me a break. Give me a break. Oh gosh. All right, your next YR, dude.
Oh, skip me.
Skip you. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's back to you, Ark.
Jessica Simpson.
Again.
These boots are made for walking.
Oh gosh.
I think that was the first time in my life I ever used the expression. Nancy Sinatra sang that better.
Right. I mean, she was the only one that did it justice, other than Megadeth there. And that Megadeth.
She related to Frank?
Yeah, she
Yep,
was. Yeah,
daughter.
she was her daughter. Now Megadeth did a speed metal version of that song. It was featured. I guess it was featured in the movie Dudes. I guess it starred John Cryer or John Cusack, or what it was. It's been ages, so, but it was featured on the album soundtrack. I remember hearing, which was 20 times better than Jessica Simpson.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I think I mentioned this one here. Let's see here. Let's see if I can find one here. We already mentioned. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the Who's. I'm actually looking at the worst cover songs. Some of them were already mentioned there on this list here, and I'm trying to find one that really totally suck ass. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Now, I wasn't really a big fan of Limp Bizkit to begin with, and them covering, Faith by George Michael. I'm just not really that keen, because one, we didn't need to hear a new metal version of that song, and plus there was a couple chord screw ups by the guitar player there. So I got to put that on the terrible list on this edition here.
Okay. My next one is a Who song.
Mm-hmm.
My Generation, covered by Hilary Duff.
Oh, Josh. All right, come on. No, I'm sorry. No.
Makes my ears bleed.
Oh, makes me upchuck the Subway sandwich that I had earlier.
What?
Yeah. And here's one I found out about that I don't think I want to listen to. It's a project called Tattoo, Tatu. Some two Russian girls there who had this song. I forgot the name of it, but they had their version of How Soon Is Now, originally done by the Smiths. And I'm sorry, but Love Spit Love, featuring the singer from the Psychedelic Furs, did a much better cover of that song.
Did you find you another one there, YR?
No, keep going, guys. I'll react.
Okay.
Thank you.
I neglected to write down who did it,
Mm-hmm.
but I heard it. A cover of Landslide. The Fleetwood Mac song.
Dixie Chicks did it, and then
Smashing Pumpkins.
Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah, they did that there. Let me guess, some cheesy pop singer?
Believe so.
Oh, gosh.
Of course, those other two versions you mentioned can't be much better.
All right. Oh,
Dixie Chicks wasn't that bad.
I never heard the Dixie Chicks. I only know the Smashing Pumpkins version there. All right, there. All right, there. So I'm looking on stuff here. Let's see here. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, let's see here. It says here a British boy band called Take That did their version that Smells Like Teen Spirit. I'm sorry, and that's on the bad list as well on this list here. And here's one I wasn't really, I don't know. I haven't heard the cover version of this, but I'm kind of questioning why. I don't know. Duran Duran covering 911 was a joke by Public Enemy.
That's a little bit out there.
It is. I mean,
Mhm.
like, exactly.
Rap song.
Yeah, but it was a rap song. Yeah. hmm Okay. Here's another one. Christina Aguilera doing John Lennon's mother.
Mm.
Oh,
And I'm sorry, but I, I know Christina went through some issues in her childhood, like John Lennon
Really?
did. Yeah, because yeah, her father was an abusive son of a bitch until her mother finally dumped his ass and got herself a better dad. And and then I guess she wrote a couple songs about that whole experience on a couple or two of her albums there. And her covering John Lennon's mother, which Lennon wrote about his father leaving him, and his mother dying in a car wreck. And for I understand, it's just really, I don't know. It's just for some reason I don't hear John Lennon. I hear Christina Aguilera for obvious reason, but at the same time, it just really wasn't that impressive to me. All right.
okay.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Arc or YR.
A YR?
Yeah. Is he still?
YR needs to turn.
Okay, wait, is YR, is he on mute? Let me check, dude.
Skip
Skip
me, please.
you? Oh,
Okay, because I'm having to look some up now because we covered my worst,
all right,
and you guys actually mentioned 3 of them.
all right. Okay, so, Now, there's a lot here, a couple other covers that Smells Like Teen Spirit, Take That, Miley Cyrus, and a couple others there. What about Tori Amos's piano version there? It was a slow piano ditty that she did a couple years back on a covers EP. I only heard it one time. It was on the MTV News Report, and that was about it there. I'm not big on Tori Amos.
Got you another one.
All right. All right.
Sandy Shaw covering Sympathy for the Devil.
Who the heck is Sandy Shaw there?
Well, she's basically a British singer.
Oh. Someone, let me guess. Someone like the Amy Winehouse?
Sort of, yeah.
Yeah, just without the drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I've yet to hear it, but I think Guns N' Roses did a better job with Sympathy for the Devil than, well, except for The Phantom. There's an artist named The Phantom. Nobody knows who this person was. It was a guy, obviously, but he did this very slow spoken word type version of Sympathy for the Devil, and it was just kind of creepy in the end there, with the guy laughs ha 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 towards the end of that track there, and nobody to this day knows who the hell the Phantom was.
Okay. Taylor Swift covering September.
All right, the Earth, Wind, and Fire song.
Right.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
What?
What? Taylor Swift's gonna go after Earth, Wind, and Fire.
In a beautiful night that I remember you.
Oh my gosh. Oh, YR, you gotta check out the Earth, Wind, and Fire and Ozzy Osbourne mashup. They're mixing the
What?
yeah, they did a mashup. They did a
That's just gonna give me a headache.
what?
What do you disco and Ozzy? Come on.
No, that's not. Well, what they did is they took Ozzy's vocals from Crazy Train and they mixed it with the into the music of September, removing Maurice White's vocals in the verses there. And he also did the same with Marvin Gaye's "Heard It Through the Grapevine" with "Rats Round and Round," which was done very impressively, I should say.
Got you another one.
All right, good. Got it.
Christina Aguilera, Maya, Pink, Lil Kim, all covering Lady Marmalade.
Oh yeah, that was for that Moulin Rouge song. Whatever that Moulin Rouge movie there, I meant to say, in 2002 there. And the original was done by a group called LaBelle, featuring, of course,
Right.
Patti LaBelle. Mm-hmm.
Got any more?
You okay, YR? Sounds like I'm about to barf up or something there.
No, I had the hiccup. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I thought it was YR. It's like all this to talk of bad songs and making him upchuck his lunch.
Got you another one. U2 covering Fortunate Son.
Oh my gosh, Bob Seger did it 20 times better. Or how about U2? Or how about U2 trying to cover Helter Skelter? From the Beatles. Yeah, exactly. I think the only group that really did justice to that song would have to be Motley Crue.
Probably so.
Absolutely there.
How about Ugly Kid Joe, Cats in the Cradle?
Not that impressive. I mean, Harry Chapin's version was 20 times better. It had more in-depth, had a lot more in-depth feel to it, you know. Whereas Ugly Kids was done to kind of like cash in on the Metallica Unforgiven craze, which was going on at that time.
Yeah.
Right.
How about Love and Rockets, Ball of Confusion?
I remember hearing that was a big hit on the goth club scene around the 80s there. And of course, Love and Rockets being the three former members of the group Bauhaus, Daniel Ash, David J., and Keith Haskins, Midas Singer, Peter Murphy. Bauhaus had broken up in '83. The remaining members formed Love and Rockets. Murphy decided to become a solo artist. And of course, they did their versions like of that song there. They also did songs like, what's that one? So Alive from '89. And No New Tales to Tell, which was a pretty good song there. But at the same time, it's kind of questionable when they did the Ball of Confusion there.
Yeah. How about Counting Crows, Big Yellow Taxi, Joni Mitchell?
I've heard that one. I heard that. I heard that at the old Kroger grocery store back in Richmond, Michigan, when I worked night crew at that place there a few times. And there's another
You don't
version.
like Counting Crows?
No, never did.
Wow.
To me, most of the '90s rock like that were mostly sappy, mellow bands out there, with a sensitive, we're men too. We have feelings just as well. It's like, shut the fuck up.
Well, when somebody asks you if you like Counting Crows, you can tell them, well, up to a point, and then after 50 or so, I get tired of doing it.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea there.
Same with Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah.
After about 30 or so, I get tired of doing it.
Good idea there.
How about Mrs. Miller, Downtown? The Petula Clark song.
The Petula Clark song? I
got a
terrible. Okay. Another version I was not really impressed with had to be the Project Ritalin. Now, Ritalin featured Martin Atkins from Public Image Limited, Killing Joke, and his group Pigface. It was a project between him and Nevek Ogre of Skitty Puppy. That album came out on Atkinson's label, Invisible Records, and I heard the version of that song, and I wasn't really impressed with that neither. It's just not my thing. I'm sorry.
How about Alan Jackson, Summertime Blues?
Betty Cochran?
Yeah, and he also did Mercury Blues, which wasn't very good.
Oh, gosh. The only person that did that, the only two groups that did that song justice was Blue Cheer and The Who. Bottom line.
Yeah.
But people got this idea, though. If we cover a song, probably a record company will probably suggest that we do this song here, and let's go out there and do this. We'll try to appeal to the classic rock crowd. We'll turn the classic rock song to the new kids of today. Yeah, right. You failed doing it the first time.
How about Atari's
Boys of Summer? Yeah, I am sorry. I wasn't big on that kind of a rock, that kind of punk rock in the general there. And you notice, I think I mentioned this when this was brought up in the beginning of this subject here. They changed the lyrics from on the back of saw a dead head sticker on the back of a Cadillac.
Right.
They changed it to I saw a Black Flag sticker on the back of a Cadillac. Now, Black Flag, of course, was the famous punk rock band that featured Henry Rollins in the 1980s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't mind that version of that song though.
Yeah.
It's not the worst. But because they played it on the radio a lot. Like
yeah, alternative station. Yeah.
Alternative stations, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not big on the alternative, to be honest with you, because
94.5 The Buzz.
yeah, which is a Houston-based alternative station here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about Cher, the Shoop Shoop song, or It's in His Kiss?
Oh my gosh,
Oh.
never liked that song. The word "go" there. That's stuff that the soft rock crowd usually loves. That you hear at the doctor's office while waiting to get your anal cavity searched. But then again, when you hear that song, you can't help but want to shove something up your ass. Oh my gosh, that thermometer up my ass feels better than the song in my earlobes.
Bruce Springsteen, War, the Edwin Starr song.
I remember hearing that. That was from a live compilation that came out in, I guess, 85. Bruce Springsteen live from 75 to 85 there. And it was good. I understand the point he was trying to get on in the introduction there, and made a lot of sense. Blind faith in
Right.
your leaders will get you killed. Either way.
Yeah.
Financially, physically, or mentally, or emotionally,
How about the B-52s with this song known as the BC-52s? Meet the Flintstones,
Oh my gosh.
the cover of the old TV show song.
Oh gosh, give me a break.
Oh.
There was. I got to tell you this. I got to throw this in here. There was a compilation called Stairways to Heaven, featuring every other group out there from Australia, from Canada, all doing their different takes of that immortal Led Zeppelin song. They had a project called a B-52's ripoff called the Rock Lobsters, doing their B-52 style of that song. I heard that one time. I was like, "Are you kidding me? Huh? Who? Huh? 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 Who? What? What kind of drugs did you give the band before they recorded this?"
How about the Glee cast, Don't Stop Believing?
Journey,
Yeah.
the Glee. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. I'm glad that show was gone. Because I got tired of hearing about it all 24/7 in the media, on the radio here. And it's kind of funny is that one of the stars of that show, Leah Michelle, she's had there have been a lot of derogatory statements about her and how she acted during that set there.
Ooh,
Yeah.
another William Shatner song,
Uh-huh.
Mr. Tambourine Man.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Somebody got spoken word, right? Again?
Probably.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. They get the idea that, hey, if I do a spoken word of a Sid song, maybe it'll be a big hit there. No, it won't be a big hit. The only people that would like that kind of stuff will be people who love terrible music.
Yeah, and there are people like that out there.
I mean, that's true there, unfortunately there. There are people out there who still hoping that Milli Vanilli would get back together.
Which is going to be kind of difficult. Since
Yeah.
At least one of them's dead.
Yeah. and the fact that they've been blacklisted like hell.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then again, they should have realized, don't sign any contracts without reading them first. They did. They failed to do that, and next, that clause in that contract got them right in the ass. All right. All right, go ahead there. I'm trying to think of this one cover tune that sucked total balls there, but I'm trying to find it. There's been so many. Most of the lists I've been looking at are listing the same songs that we've already
The
talked
same
about.
ones over and over.
I know, yeah. We all the same old Britney Spears cover, the same old,
Jessica Simpson.
Jessica Simpson. The same old this, the same old that. Give us a break here. Give us a break. Like, oh gosh, him. Oh, here's one. Marilyn Manson doing "Highway to Hell" by AC/DC.
Oh boy.
Exactly. That's what I said when I first heard it. He did. I mean, if we're going to do an AC/DC song, make sure your voice is up high, like either Johnson or Scott. Not doing it in the same Marilyn Manson low voice. I'm running free, and not. I'm sorry. It just didn't cut it. Just didn't cut it. I'm sorry. The Electric Hellfire Club, featuring one of the members of the Thrill Kill Cult, did a 20 times better cover of that one there. All right. Got anything, YR? On your list you want to talk?
David Bowie and Mick Jagger covering
Oh, my gosh.
Dancing in the Street.
Yeah, that was done. That was done to benefit. That was for the Live Aid benefit there. That previewed during the Live Aid show on that Saturday there on MTV. Became a big hit on the radio and on MTV as well there. And the proceeds went to the Feed the World campaign that was going on. And if you noticed in the video was a camera spinning around him. I guess one of them, they think it was Jack, it was Jagger. He picks up some of the can and drinks from it before resuming his lip syncing there. And of course, when Bowie's ex-wife revealed that she found them both on the bed together naked, he became dancing in the sheets by the media there.
Yeah.
Gosh. Okay. Anything, YR?
No, sir.
No, sir. We
covered a lot.
I know we covered a lot here. That's totally stuck butt. And all right, there. And what about you, Ark? Is that about it? I guess.
Well, I'm actually
still
patrolling out of the song.
All right.
Started. This.
All right.
I decided to take the Keith route.
All right, there. I see there. Yeah, I know. I think we all covered that we talked about here on this subject here. Well, since so who's going to go live tonight? Ken is going to go live, I guess, later on this evening, if I understand.
I don't think he is now.
Oh, okay.
I think they're canceling the whole belt thing. They're not even going to do a belt championship thing at all. So,
really? Really? How come?
Just a lot of pullback, pushback. So
I see there a lot of
Drew's stirring up a bunch of shit. He's going to end up fucking destroying this whole community.
Well,
Drew guy.
What is it? What is he saying so far? Because I know he cut a promo on Tommy there.
He's saying things about our emperor Dave Rose that are not too pleasing.
Oh, really?
So, yes, very disrespectful.
You think it's just work, to get people hyped up for the battle there?
This is real life right now. So,
oh wow,
this is real. Drew's done, brother.
All right. Well, I know a Minnesota Vikings fan went live earlier. He was talking about the fact that we took his time slot from him. And I mentioned it before, and I guess I'm going to have to mention it again. If he wishes to still go live over us, we had no problem with that. It'd be nice for him to join the call and have our show on his channel, like he did with your shows many times in the past.
Is he live right now?
No, I don't think. No, he was live earlier this afternoon.
So how did this become his time slot?
Well, this was always 6 p.m. Central was always his time slot that Real Fuck TV would always go live. And you remember, Ark, we had to go live an hour ahead before I would join his show because you remember I was his
Right.
co-host.
Right.
But when that situation with Prince Liar, when he came in, badgering Prince Liar like he did, calling him every name of the book except the N-word, keep that in mind because Liar said that Vikings called him the N-word, which he did not.
I think he did.
Oh, really? When was this? Because it was not on my channel there when he called in.
Vikings did say the N-word on your channel, yes, a couple weeks ago, remember?
A couple weeks. Well, no, he was talking about
A month
Tony.
ago, rather.
No, he was talking about Tony. Remember, Tony was on the call. He got on the call with you and then him and I think a couple others there. It was on my channel there after you guys got done streaming there. And, he just called him the word, and I just called him out there. That word is not tolerated here. But in regards to Prince Liar, he did not call he did not call Prince the N-word there. I think he did. Prince made that up to get Vikings in trouble there.
Oh, we're getting a phone call and we're getting a guest host.
Oh, you do?
Okay.
We got someone calling in?
Yeah, let's see what this guy wants.
Right,
Real
good.
quick,
Okay.
Monday we'll do our favorite drummers.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, Falmouth Ken is in the house.
Let me tell you something, YR, you measly motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
I'm going live tonight.
Oh.
Is this are you confirming this, like, for real?
And I'm cutting a promo on you that's going to leave you scarred and
I'm not
battered.
I'm not even going for the belt. You're wasting a promo. Come
I don't
on.
give a fuck.
Oh, shit.
Make no sense. You're going to look like an idiot.
I don't give
Don't
a
do
fuck.
it. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Not against the Emperor. I'll tell the Emperor that you're doing promos on me. It's going to be a problem.
Dude, first of
You know
all,
what
I love how you know who. I love how you know who's got to be on his channel saying, I'm going to cut a promo and show everybody what a promo's like.
Really?
And it's like, dude, shut the fuck up, bro. I cut those 2 promos in a second while I was in my garage waiting to go to my father and pick him up and drop him off at the hospital again.
No.
Like, so, sorry I didn't have a chance to cut it yet. But you know what? I'll be live and I'll take care of business. And I don't need to prove myself to him or anybody else. He can cut promos all he wants for fucking 7 people. That's fine. Cut your promo. Cut your little promo. Coming from a guy who made a doll for somebody. No, I'm just kidding. I had to throw that in there,
All
Yeah,
Are
right.
you going to let me... Can I call in tonight?
If you do the show with me, you can now
Let me
be
fucking
in the
do it. Let's
running
do it right
for the-
now.
No,
Come
you get
on,
the
let's do a
fuck
little
outta
30
here.
minute.
Shit with
One
you,
day,
man.
one day, I'll get.
No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding. I'll do something with you. I don't care. I don't care, man. I got to get home. When I get home, I'll be on the
What do you
computer.
do? We're doing Music Maniacs right now. What do you
Yeah,
like
I'm
Pearl
saying
Jam?
after you're done, if you're around, hit me up. I'll be around.
All right.
Oh, all right. Let's see.
You know what I mean?
Let's see
And
this-
Minnesota Vikings was saying that Thursday nights at a certain time was always his time slot. That's what he was
remember-
saying.
Yeah, he was. He was alive
Yeah.
earlier on complaining about that when I was let go from him, he basically
Yeah.
was up there saying, it's so sad that you had to take the same time slot that I usually go live with. It's like, we had no problem
Bro,
with
it's a
going
different
live.
show. He doesn't do a music show. He just bullshit drama crap.
I know
It's a
it
whole
went,
different show.
I know it was. I got to say
Different
this.
audience.
I know I love you, Vikings, but since I was let go
Yes.
from the show and Civil
Come
Row
on,
hasn't
Minnesota
been on.
Parkinson's. Minnesota Parkinson's. Listen, calm down, Minnesota Parkinson's disease. Calm down.
Oh
And
God.
listen. What? Minnesota Vicodin. All right. Calm down.
Where's-
Take a chill pill, okay, and relax. If you want to work something out with these guys, I'm sure in the future they'd be willing to work something out with you. It's
Yeah.
not that big of a deal, bro. Don't
Yeah.
stress over it.
Yeah, I was good. I was
All
saying
right.
the same thing, man.
Work out a deal with him on time slot.
Don't got to deal with you. You know what I mean?
Or
They'll
better
work
yet,
out a
you could
nice
probably go-
handshake for you.
Or better yet, you could possibly go live, after we're done there. That would be a
Or you
better
can just
option.
not pick Thursday. What else is he fucking doing?
Yeah,
Like pick another day.
exactly. Yeah, or like a Wednesday
Minnesota
night.
slot machines. Minnesota slot machines. Listen, calm down, take a chill, grab your titties, lick your nipples.
I'm not
gonna get ready.
with you guys. I'm a good promo with some grapes.
It's guys.
I'm building.
Did you hear about that?
I'm building.
Did you hear about that big?
What?
Did you hear about that big trade in football? Aaron Rodgers, receiver, got traded to
Steve
the
Irwin? They
Steve
traded
Irwin,
Steve
yeah.
Irwin. Steve Irwin's been dead for years. Come on now.
No,
mate.
I was
Come
gonna
on now,
say,
mate.
it's like,
You
holy
didn't trade
cow.
me there, mate. I got traded for the fucking. I'm not in the NFL. I'm not there, mate. I don't play in the fucking. Come on now, mate. The big fucking, the big boy man there, mate. Slow down now, mate. Calm down now, mate. Slow down. He's a big alligator. Wow, look at him. Look at his back. He's got the fucking bubbles on his back. He's a big boy. Yeah, we're gonna get down deep next to him right here. I'm gonna take one knee right next to the alligator's mouth here. Yeah, he's a big bloke. Look at the size of him. Oh, I'm just gonna grab his belly now. Yeah, nothing bad can happen at all. Yeah, no, I won't get a bobber in the chest or anything. Nah, don't worry about it. Everything's fine out there, mate. Ah. Next thing you know, the guy's got a fucking stingray barber sticking out of his chest.
I know.
Great
It's
move,
like,
Steve.
damn.
So
Now he's getting traded to the Green Bay Packers. I'm not starting quarterback for the Green Bay Packers there, mate. Hey there, mate. 1st and 10 there, mate. Hey, hot.
All right.
again, are you going
That's
to be
okay.
taking Dave's call tonight on the show?
Liking him.
Looking for
Dave's
that
not allowed on.
challenge? Oh,
Dave's
What?
not allowed on tonight.
wow.
What?
Yeah, can't have Dave on.
Why not?
Listen. Somebody's got to stand up.
Really?
Somebody's got to stand up to the,
To the emperor.
to the strong arming, and not everybody can have a squid for an arm.
So basically, it'll be like Luke Skywalker confronting the emperor
Yes.
in
Hey,
episode
if you're
6.
are you into Star Wars shit?
Me? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You got a
Well,
lightsaber.
listen, man,
for Christ's
they
sake.
just announced some cool shit, Star Wars fans, man, the other
Right.
day. Did you hear what they announced?
Oh, what
Star
had
Wars
the
9, the new movie.
That they, instead of making, the movie, they're making a movie instead of making this show, because they wanted to do the show about the Clone Wars.
yeah.
And they actually got both actors to come back to reprise their roles, Ian McGregor and
Yeah,
the guy who
Obi-Wan
played Anakin.
Obi-Wan Kenobi, this series on Disney Plus.
Yeah, but Anakin's coming back for it.
Yeah, it's exactly.
The
He's going to be
actor,
Darth
the real
Vader.
actor.
Yeah,
The real actor who played him, man, in the 90s, the late 90s. I can't believe he's coming back.
90s and 2000s actually. But they're going to
Yeah,
have
early
they'll have
2000s.
yes, they're going to have him. You know what? They're going to have him as, of course, as Vader, of course, after the transformation from man to machine.
No.
Hmm?
No, this show's movie is going to take, because they're doing a movie and a show, but the movie is going to take place during the Clone Wars, so you're going to get to see
I
them young
see.
again.
I see there.
Yep.
So this is
Mhm.
like the movie version of the Clone Wars series there.
Yeah, it's like a prequel. Like it basically, they explained it like this. They said you get to see what they were doing in between the movies they were in, the movies they
Episodes
made, the
2 and 3.
movies. Yeah, you get to see what they
All right,
did.
well,
in
this is a
between
music
those
show.
episodes.
This isn't a movie
know,
show.
man,
So
You know what? You want to talk about music? Talk about fucking music then that's in the shows, because that's some of the greatest music ever to
What?
be scored for a movie is in Star Wars, okay? And
I have
that's
to
music.
agree. Yes, I mean, like, come
Yeah.
on. I mean, credit to John Williams, definitely for sure.
Yeah, dude. One of the greatest
Duel
scores
of the
of
Duel
all
of
time.
Fates.
Does YR know what a score is? No,
Ken
we're not
knows
talking
nothing
hockey.
about music.
We're not talking.
Ken,
Oh yeah, I don't
Actually,
know
he
nothing
does.
About, I
We
don't know
have
nothing about
actually he
music.
does.
Ken
We
knows
have-
nothing about professional
I know
wrestling.
nothing about music, right? But do you know what a score is? And I'm not talking hockey, YR. Do
Ken
you?
doesn't know how to do a promo.
See? No, YR
my
doesn't know
God.
what that is. But yet he's
Oh,
going to sit here and he's going to say that about me, right? And it's all good, bro. People could bash me, say I'm old, and talk all
Fat
that
mouth
shit.
Ken over there doing a
Man, if
promo.
I
then-
had 200 people
They say
watching
I'm
me,
older.
oh God, what I would do. See, so you're telling me you would put more effort in if you had 200 people watching you than 7. Wow, thank you for telling me that.
Ooh.
Thank you for telling me that you would put more effort in if you had 200 people watching you than the 7 that are in there, right? That's horrible. That's piss poor YouTubing, my friend. And I'm not even a full-time YouTuber. I'm just playing games with this shit. Imagine if I was serious and I really wanted to fucking go full steam ahead. Man, I would grab all you talented motherfuckers and I would start out a whole brand new big channel. and we build it up from the ground level all the way up, and we do it the right way. We'd have fucking fun, eclectic shit on there, like really cool, fun shit. And if nobody watches, it's all good, because you know what? It's all about having fun. And until you really do that on YouTube, instead of trying to like be somebody you're not, well, it's just not going to work for you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So Ken,
And
what do
that's
you?
my shoot work.
Well, since we're discussing horrible cover songs, what do you think are the worst in your opinion?
Okay, well, I'll tell you one of the best of all time. Metallica's what's the name of that song again?
Yes. Turn the page.
No.
What?
Which
No, Turn the Page. Yeah, Turn the Page.
the
Sorry,
Bob
yeah.
Seger tune? Yeah.
Yes, I mean that's one of the best cover songs of all time in my estimation.
Wow.
Wow.
It's one of the best of all time. Yeah, dude. What do you,
Yeah.
And you know what else I like?
Yeah.
Johnny Cash's
Hurt.
yeah, I mean that's one of the best covers of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Even though a fucking total imbecile likes it, you know, that's fine. But it really is one of the best,
Covers out
covered
there.
songs of all time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'd say worst covers, man. There's some pretty fucking.
Hi,
some piss
Keithy
poor
boy.
covers, man.
Hi, little Keithy boy. How you doing tonight?
Tony, good.
So Keith's finally
Man,
here,
you
man.
can't rap Jamaican, bro. This dude can't rap Jamaican at all. When you're not saying real words, brother, you ain't rapping. Fuck up out of here.
He's speaking African language.
When you ain't saying real words, son, you trying to change up the speed and shit, trying to sound like you're someone else, and shit, trying to get all technical and shit. Motherfucker, get the fuck up out of here. You ain't even saying words, dude.
He's speaking African
mumble
native
ass
language.
rapper.
Yeah,
making up
but
fake
Ken
words
has a
like
point,
Tommy
yo.
MC.
Ken has a
I
point.
am
Making up fake words like Tommy
No, he's not.
MC,
No, he's
bro.
not. No, he's not.
He's Jamaican.
No, he's
He's
not.
making up fake
He's
words
from
like
Florida.
Tommy MC 2010.
Ken, you're right. I am Jamaican.
Nah, I'm just fucking with you, bro. You did flow good though, man. It was good. I wish you would use real words, but come on, you're talented.
I mean,
bro.
he's basically living with Haitians,
You make YR sound like
island
shit.
people,
You know what I mean?
without
You make
marrying
YR.
them.
No, he's
you know?
living
then
with
YR
Haitian
comes in-
caretakers.
And YR comes in with his soft like
Ken is in the chat. YR chilling, yo, top villain, yo, and then make love to a turtle, yo, you like soft, stool, and hard, yo.
And I'm like, dude,
What?
come on now with your little bony ass rap. Fuck up out of here with that shit, man. Fuck up out of here with that skinny shit.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
Well,
I
Dave
am
Rose cuts the
YR
best
on the
promos
track.
in the community.
Yo.
So.
Y'all can't give it back, yo. Belmont King got that fat neck, yeah. Big Brick, oh, he's right, yeah. YR tonight, yeah. Keith getting down with the Jamaican rap, yo. We told Devious Dave Rose we'd be right back, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Know the land, yeah. Let me get to my fucking auto tune.
Fuck up out of here, son.
Jamaica, the Batamanateka, I'm the ribbon maker, the Salamalacheka, the Peter Kata Secha, Malachi Jamaica, Peter Pata Secha, Nokufaka Neka, Osha Malageta, Opitapa Nema, Yabi Rapper Deep Sapa Shapa Lapa Neighbor.
Really?
was that me?
That's Keith's cover song of
Of a Jamaican rap.
Summertime.
Yeah.
It was Will Smith Summertime, but Keith's remix of it.
Did you hear his
You know,
cover?
Dr. Earl,
Yeah.
I don't really remember any bad covers because I don't remember the bad covers. You know what I mean? Like I only remember the good ones, like the real good covers. And I heard a really good cover the other day, believe it or not, and I hate her guts. But Miley Cyrus is singing that song just like the whirlwind blows. It sings a song, it keeps on singing.
Edge
Baby,
is
hoot,
17.
baby, hoot.
Edge
She
is
sings that
17.
song.
It's
Let
Stevie
me tell you
Nicks.
something, bro. Let me tell you something. She sings that song pretty damn fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
She didn't change it up, which sucks because you got to kind of change it up when you're doing a cover. You got to put your own stamp on it, or else it's not going to be good.
Yeah.
You know. And like for instance, I heard this chick on American Idol the other night, and her grandfather actually wrote like a famous song in the 90s that was very famous, and I forget the name of it, but if I
Ah.
told you, you would remember it, right?
All right.
And she tried out for American Idol, and when she got on there, they were like, what are you going to sing? And she's like, I'm going to sing Whitney Houston, Whatever You Want From Me, right? And they looked at her like, how dare you get up here and sing Whitney Houston? Like, you should not be singing Whitney Houston
Oh, wow.
when you're trying out for American Idol, because if you're going to sing Whitney Houston, you got to be able to sing. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
Yeah.
So this kid got up there and she sang that song, Whatever You Want From Me, and she totally changed it. You want to talk about cover songs? This kid got on there and changed up that whole entire song and made it her own.
Wow.
And she scored big with the judges and got right on through to Hollywood.
Good.
But
That's good.
my point is, she put her own stamp on it.
Yeah.
You got to put your own stamp on it, and switch it up to the point where, yeah, that original song's still there, but you made it better.
Yeah.
A lot of guys did that in the 70s with music that they were singing in the 70s during that whole like funk and like doo-wop era.
Yeah.
And a lot of those songs were remade.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And reintroduced in a different way. And they became hits. Multiple times. There's been a couple of songs. I wonder, since you guys are into this, I wonder how many songs, like what the record is for that one song that has hit like #1 or close on the high on the charts for multiple different people. Because I know that happened with Frank Sinatra and a lot of his songs. Other people sang and they covered it, and it was like almost #1 hits for them.
I had heard at one time that Yesterday by the Beatles was covered. And Michelle.
Then
We
Michelle.
both covered thousands.
Oh,
of
yeah.
times.
Along with The Whitest Shade of Pale by Procol Harum. Everyone's done it, including HSAS and Doro Parrish, the German metal singer there. She did her version there, I remember hearing.
What is your favorite cover of all time?
Well, my favorite cover of all time would have to be Luther Vandross, covering the Carpenters' Superstar. Because I mentioned to these guys on the last episode that he took a simple Carpenter song and he made it to a major epic.
Wow, I guess apparently we don't know. No one knows how to do promos, but one guy,
it's all good, man. You know what? Listen, hey, if I'm not as good as him at promos, then so be it, bro. Whatever. I can't live with myself.
Yeah.
I guarantee you go make a hamburger on the grill. Oh, I'll whip up one and I'll make a better hamburger than you. I'll make the best burgers.
That's how it is with some people, bro. You'll never be better at anything than them, and that's just the way that they think. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. All right, so
Nothing you can do about it.
all right, so
what time is this show tonight, Ken? You think?
I'm not sure of the time, but as soon as I get out of here and I get home, I'll be live.
that's right. You're out and about.
And
right
I'll
now.
be, whatever you want from me, I'm giving you everything. I'm your YR tonight.
You think?
I'll give you an ashtray right on my
Oh, wow.
bucket. Come on, I'm just playing.
This is fat mouth fuck. Come on.
I'm giving you ashtrays.
Bro, this guy's
I'm
saying
a
we're like not me, but like when he's doing these promos, they're getting personal, and that's not a promo. Like, what?
Listen,
But then,
talking about
but then
personal.
again, that's the way to draw in the viewers. That's the way to draw the
promos,
audience.
Yeah, but you know what? Go look at wrestling promos throughout history, bro.
Yeah, I was going to go. That's where I'm
very
going
personal.
at. Yeah.
Yeah, very personal. Like Stone Cold, he was one of the first guys that used to like talk about people's, wives and shit like that.
Yeah, he has.
People always
done
come
that.
on. So like, don't sit there and tell me that, because like it is what it is, man. We're all wrestling fans. We're not stupid. We know what's what. Like you're better than people at cutting promos, and so be it. That congratulations. I hope that brings you a long way in life.
And,
I'm going to cut a promo, and I don't know if mine will be better. And, yeah, mine weren't that good today because I winged it real quick, and Dave's been busting balls with these fucking promos. And I said, yeah, I'm going to cut promos. I didn't say when I was going to do them. I didn't say when I was going to put them out. But I was going to do them, and I haven't had a chance to get behind the computer because I have priorities, man. And that's it. It's just the way it is. I can't fucking do something I can't do, And if you want to sit there and make remarks and beat people up for it, then that's you. Fuck it, whatever. I don't really care. I'm I'm not going to get into an argument over it. And you want to sit there and diss people over it, then fucking so be it. If that's who you are, that's who you are. Get off my dick.
Ken,
You know what I'm saying? What?
Who do you think is better, Whitney Houston or Christina Aguilera?
Whitney Houston.
All right.
Am I wrong?
No.
I gotta agree with that.
But I would
Yeah.
say Christina Aguilera.
I mean, Christina Aguilera is good, but Whitney Houston had that golden, just once in a lifetime voice.
Speaking of which, I want to propose this idea to everybody out there. Now, how many?
Plus, Robert De Niro ate that pussy. I'm just kidding. Yeah.
Anyways, how would you feel? For some reason, when I often hear Christina Aguilera sing, like somehow am I wrong for saying this? That possibly she should be the current singer for Queen instead of Adam Lambert.
That who should be?
Adam Lambert. That he's the current singer for Queen right now. Brian May, Roger Taylor, and Adam Lambert. So do you think maybe that she could possibly be their next singer if Adam decides to walk away?
What, Christina Aguilera?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be sick.
Her doing Queen songs, when you think about
that'd be
it.
pretty cool. Yeah, she did some. Yeah, she would sound good, man.
Yeah.
You know who likes to do cover songs a lot?
Who?
Pink.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm not into Pink, but she can sing. She's got a pretty good raspy little voice on her,
Yeah, that's true there. We were talking about one of the covers her and Christina and Little Kim and Maya did, the Lady
Oh,
Marmalade.
God, that song was great.
Yeah, there was everywhere on the
video-
radio.
That video was
likes
great.
Pink too.
Yeah, a lot of chicks like Pink, bro. You know what I mean?
No,
She
Bobby
sings
was-
those
yeah,
fucking,
because she sings
"You
on
get
that.
together and pray. You're gonna be at home and you're gonna be praying."
Yeah, because she
She's
usually.
got that song out now, like praying song, bro. It's like, you see where it is on the charts?
No, I haven't. There's probably
It's like
all
fucking
over the
right
place.
there.
Ah.
It's right, yeah. It's fucking making money, man. That song. Get on your knees and start praying.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's something so simple that you would think you could throw together in 2 seconds and write a song. But, these people, they're locked into the industry. And no matter what they write on that paper, sometimes it just becomes gold. You would think like that's something that was already made. Somebody already made that song. Get down on your knees and start praying. That's like the whole chorus. And it's like, nobody's made that before. Really? Really? Nobody's uttered those words before in a song?
I don't know. That's been done in many. That line's been many and mentioned in many other songs in the past. But then again,
Get down
the
on
reason
your
why they.
knees and-
But then
I
again,
like that gospel shit, though.
Right.
I like that gospel shit. I got into James Brown so much one year, like back in like the early 2000s. I got into James Brown and started just playing his shit every day and night. Got so fucking deep into his shit.
Yeah.
Balls deep into that guy.
Yeah. That's true.
I love when you find old music that you've heard before, but it never caught your ear, and then all of a sudden now in your life, for some reason, it catches your ear now, and you're like, why didn't I ever like this song? Or why didn't I ever like this album? Why didn't I know that it was this good? You ever do that with something?
So a band called Stone Fury, back in '84, they released a record called Burns Like a Star. The hit single was called Break Down the Walls. I was something like, on the song when it was back then. But when but all of a sudden I discovered it on YouTube and I was listening to the whole album there, I was like, damn, this is a damn good, pretty good album there. I was like, I should have gotten into it back then, I realized it's like one of those classics that should have been, neither way, you know?
Yeah. Yo, I was like that with Wu-Tang Clan because when Wu-Tang Clan first came out and nobody knew of them, and I used to listen to this underground radio station that would come in my house, and it was a college that was like far away from my house, but I would get their radio station. And I guess one or two of the guys that were in Wu-Tang went to college at this place. So they let them come on to the radio station one night and they were playing all their music. And I remember listening to these guys and hearing them all talking shit and listening to their music and thinking to myself, yo, this music is so fucking good. And they played Method Man's song, Method, man. They played that. They played like a couple of old Wu-Tang classics. And I remember
Mhm.
sitting there going, man, nobody knew about these dudes. When I went to school and I would say, yo, you ever heard
All
of
right, this
Wu-Tang?
isn't a rap hip hop show, Ken.
Nobody
This is
would
a
know,
Yeah,
rock and
but
bro.
roll
still,
show.
Ken, just walk right over
but
me,
still, we
bro.
could talk.
Walk right over me.
Ken,
You know what?
Dr.
dude?
Brown,
Go fuck
please.
yourself.
Wait,
Go
wait,
fuck
but
yourself.
Dr. Brown, please.
What?
Come
Go
on.
fuck yourself, cunt.
Keith, stop talking about rap.
Go
Keith
fuck
hasn't
yourself.
said
That's
anything
all.
in
You
a
have
while.
this guy. You put in drama in your title, and you have this guy rap Jamaican retarded shit, and then you have the balls to come in here and start talking about rap. Fuck out of here.
I was just gonna promo. Come on.
Oh,
Let me tell you something, bro. The fight between Benzino and Eminem had such a cool video on YouTube about it.
I remember hearing
What a
about that.
brawl. Yeah, these dudes had a brawl and a half, man. Did you guys ever cover fights in the, not just rap, but in music?
The feuds.
Epic feuds, epic fights.
I think we did. Well, I think we did that when me and YR were doing Metal Maniacs during 2020. There, we had talked about the issues between Rob Halpert and Judas Priest after he left, Vince Neil after he was either left or was booted out of Motley Crue. The issues between this band and that band, the issues between Robert Smith and The Cure and Morrissey of the Smiths there, and which, by the way, we got to talk about KK Downey of Judas Priest. I mean, like,
Wait.
we got to talk about him
Ken.
because for a long while he's been making news, dogging Priest, because they were going on without him. They should have
What?
called him. Remember all the times
We
we kept...
already talked.
we
Keith,
al-
what are you talking about?
What? What?
Me?
What?
What, Keith?
I didn't.
What?
Damn,
What?
I forgot.
Oh, jeez.
Keith,
Dude.
I forgot
Program.
the question. Ask Ken. Ken,
get with the
Ken,
program.
you talk about the song "Die Another Day"?
Ooh, wow.
Hmm.
Aerosmith.
Oh.
No, that's Eminem. I mean,
Yeah.
no, that's Benzino. That's Benzino. Die Another Day.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was the diss track towards Eminem.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
it had a music video to it.
Yeah, it was pretty good, man. Benzino was a good rapper, but Benzino owned a magazine. He owned part of the Source magazine.
Yeah, and the source has
And-
been anti-Eminem for a long while.
Yeah, but let me
there.
tell you, and you know something, they always ranked their albums, and that used to be the Bible. The Source magazine was the Bible for hip hop back in the day.
Yeah.
If you knew something was good and they got 4 or 5 mics, you knew to go get the album, and the album was going to be crazy. And Eminem could never ever get a 5 mic, rating. He would always get like a 4.5. Not even a 4.5. He would get like a 4 or a 3. And he was saying because he was white that was happening.
Hmm.
You know.
And that's what the magazine was claiming, right?
Yeah, and because Benzino owned part of the magazine, he thought that, Benzino was like doing it on purpose to him as well.
Right. But then
And
again,
they were on Hot 97 together, bro, and Eminem was on there, and Benzino called in and threatened to come down there and beat his ass.
wow. All this,
Yeah, bro.
because Eminem was a white guy. So basically, this Benzino was like, rap should be
you
only
know why
for blacks.
Benzino did what he did to Eminem? He said he did it because Eminem was allowed to say whatever the fuck he wanted to say on the airwaves and get away with it. And he said the black rappers back then couldn't curse or say the N-word at all. They would get dubbed out of, their shit would get dubbed off the song,
Radio
or they would be allowed to play it on the regular airwaves.
or
And they said that
MTV.
they said that all the stations were letting Eminem get away with all this shit because he was a white guy. So they wanted to go after him to bring awareness to what was going on.
Yeah, but then again, a lot of his curse words got bleeped out just as well on the radio and on MTV there. In fact, a lot of times, I guess he had to change some. They had to substitute the original lyrics with the more family-friendly lyrics. When you think about
Yeah,
it,
see,
there.
Benzino would curse, right? But Eminem would say shit like, I'll saw your titties off and I'll cut your clitoris with a knife. He used to say whacked out shit,
Yeah,
and they were like, yeah, and they would let him get away with it. Meanwhile, this dude said the N-word and they're dubbing him out.
yeah,
Double
Yeah.
standard.
yeah. There are a lot of
People
well,
like
that's
YR, bro.
yeah.
People
But
like
then
YR,
again,
dude.
But then again, you got to remember that a lot of rappers at that time, you had to have a lot of shit edited out, just to get
Oh,
played
yeah.
on the radio. I mean, like for instance, Ice-T's "Colors." You remember that song from '88 when
Oh,
the movie
yeah,
came
bro.
out? When
Colors. Yeah, that
On
song
the
was awesome.
single version that you would hear on the radio would have Ice-T in between verses, saying things, listen, don't you ever join a gang. Don't make the mistake I ever did. When on your album version, it doesn't have that.
Oh yeah, much different the album version.
Exactly.
Dude, like those dudes were threatened to be arrested in certain areas of the U.S. when they would go tour.
Yeah, no.
They were told, don't say
NWA
shit, don't say
almost
that
got
shit.
arrested in Detroit one time because they were
Yeah,
doing
in Detroit, bro. In
fuck the
Rock
police.
City. In Rock City, these guys will get arrested. Like, come on, man. Cypress Hill used to get shunned off the radio because all they sung about was marijuana.
Yeah.
And their music was good. And their music barely got any play because, they're all potheads.
Exactly.
And it's like, now you look at it now in 2022, and you're like, man, you know what? All the bands sound like fucking Cypress Hill now, basically.
Yeah, everybody. It just said that the difference is Cypress Hill makes more sense with their lyrics, where we have Kodak Black's like.
Yeah, dude, those guys are fucking really bad, man. They are.
What
humble. They
how much
away.
downers did they take before they got in front of a mic for
They're
crying out loud?
professionals, bro. They get paid millions of dollars to come up with this music, and it's so fucking lame. Like a 4-year-old could do
Holy
it.
God! Just put a microphone in front of a baby, or when you're trying to talk, and you make you make a lot more money doing that than with Kodak
Yeah,
Black
dude.
when you think
It's a
about it, there,
shame.
because it's a lot more 20 times more
Goddamn
legit.
shame. Yeah, it's a goddamn shame.
Yeah.
But I'll let you guys go because I know YR's getting mad now. He wants to, talk about his gay shit. So
Yeah, you got your own fucking channel. Come on.
you know what? Go fuck your channel, bro. Fuck you.
Oh gosh.
You know what?
But
You wait till later. You're getting exposed.
No, I'm not
Oh,
even going
shit.
to. You can't even. No, you can't do
You're
that.
getting figgy, bro. You got to
I'm
fucking
gonna tell
watch
Dave
bird.
Rose on you.
What do we
so.
call that bird before? Watch a bird or some shit. What was it again? YR? Come on, you remember the bird that you said earlier?
Big Bird?
No, you said something like
Flipping the
the
bird.
bird that hears everything, like a hear a bird or some shit. I forgot, man. I gotta go listen. Yeah, you don't remember when I was making fun of that before? What?
What?
My God,
I didn't hear
he
about
said
this
something
till
weird,
now.
bro. It was funny. It was funny before, and I forgot the name of it. But anyway,
What
Well,
time are
listen,
we
you
going
guys-
live though?
I don't know yet, dude. I have to fucking. I'm not.
He's
I'm
not at
out of
home
here
yet. There.
Oh.
No, I'm still
No,
doing shit.
Those two.
No more
Make it
questions,
rap.
Keith. No more questions, Keith.
Keith, who's
Keith,
messing with
Keith.
your Keith? Do something with your microphone, dude.
Keith, get the fucking rat from Norn on the cable. Guy's got a rat Norn on the cable. But anyway, listen, I'm gonna have a cup of coffee, and I'll be on within the next hour or two.
Well,
All right,
well,
You know
good,
what I mean?
yeah.
If you guys are around,
We'll
then,
join
welcome,
in for
folks.
shizzle, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
All right. Falmouth Ken,
peace
ladies
out.
and gentlemen, drop by to hang out a bit and add to the conversation. Any conversation for that matter there. All right, so Keith, how was soccer practice? Pretty good?
Real good. I scored a goal, and I stopped the other team from scoring 2 goals.
That's good to hear.
And our team won 4.
All right, so since we're on the subject of terrible cover tunes, what do you think were the worst?
I have no idea.
Figures.
Yeah,
Well, you probably have to listen to the ones that we came up with when this episode ends there, and probably have to listen for yourself. And before you do, please sure your stomach is empty, because
Okay.
if you listen to any of these tunes, you'll be upchucking your lunch from earlier on. That's for sure. There,
Oh, wow. Cool.
believe.
I mean, not
cool,
not cool.
cool,
Not cool.
cool that you're gonna upchuck your lunch.
No, not cool, not cool.
Okay, there. All right, there.
Yeah. Listen, I think maybe.
All right. Keith, your voice is cutting out big for you. You need to get a new mic for Shizzle.
Keith,
I'm
you
talking
gotta
to my-
get a fucking Bose, bro.
Okay, I'm talking to my phone right now. Like I don't have.
You don't have your
headphones on.
headphones.
I'm
Oh, I see
talking-
there. What you got to do is have the mic right up to your mouth there, but not talk so much to the point where you spit all over your phone there.
How about this right now?
All right, talk some more.
We're gonna
It's
do a
Keith on the
huge fucking
YR show.
drama show coming up, folks. Coming up shortly.
And
Putting it
it's
up
on
right
the
now.
Wild Mouse
Huge.
Network.
No, I'm saying
Okay.
I'm doing a huge show right before Ken.
All right, there. I see there. Yeah. And by the way, speaking of which, I was asked YR Snoop Dogg. He's being removed from streaming services.
Yes, Keith. Well, Keith read the thing or whatever. Keith knows more about it. What was
Yeah,
it about?
yeah. Get this out because I was listening a little bit last night. I at work there. I was like, why are they taking Snoop Dogg from their streaming services like Spotify, Amazon, Apple, and stuff there?
I read it, but I don't know. I don't know what I read. Like,
Oh, you mean
Death
can't look it
Row,
up
like
again?
because the Death Row was not wanting him to or something, right?
oh yeah, okay. It's like Snoop Dogg. Like, okay, Snoop Dogg used to be like a real gangster,
Yes.
and so he's like, even I saw him on the interview on the what's his name show,
Yeah.
the one back in the 80s or early 90s, and he said, yo, I'm gonna grow and mature, but that's more down the line. Not like now Snoop Dogg he's got a football league for kids. He's doing all this positive
We're talking
stuff.
about rap
He's
on a rock show, so I'm ending my
Yeah.
show because no more. This is for rap maniacs. Come
Well,
on.
But I need somebody that need to speak out about this because like, let me defend Snoop Dogg for a second because
No,
let me
I didn't-
okay.
I didn't finish. Like,
All right, go ahead.
so now going back to Death Row, that's like going backwards for Snoop Dogg. He's like he's changed his life. He's positive now, but like going back to Death Row, he's like he wants to be a gangster again. And
Not
that's like,
hold on. First of all, just because he has he now owns Death Row Records, correct?
I don't know.
What do you mean? That's what I heard on the radio. That's how it was reported that he had now purchased Death Row Records for this amount of money there.
All right.
But the thing, this let me go on the record about this. Yeah, he was a gangster back then. But then again, as time goes on, that gangsterness is going to it's going to die down there. You can't remain that gangster forever there. And when you think about it, you gotta mature. You gotta grow as a person, an artist, and an individual there. I mean, crying out loud, Ice-T, one of the pioneers of gangster rap. He had a heavy metal band. He still has called Body Count, which had that song Cop Killer. He wrote a lot of menacing lyrics back then about life on the streets and life within gang warfare and shit. Now portrays a cop on Law and Order Special Victims Unit, and he's also on the back of cereal boxes promoting heart awareness.
Are you talking about Ice-T?
Correct. Yes. There's the limited editions of Cheerios where the O's are shaped like hearts because they say that eating Cheerios is good for your heart because of the ingredients and the calories and that. And they have Ice-T. It's kind of like somebody like a coach, in black clothing there, promoting heart awareness, physical activity there. You can't be that much of a gangster for the rest of your life there. You got to grow as an individual. I mean, for crying out loud, I had to grow. I'm in my 50s. I had to really grow because if I was that still same person as I was in the 1990s, I would be beat up all the hell because I was a complete imbecile in the whack job back then, because I was arrogant. I was monstrous in a lot of ways. I had an attitude. I had to look down on this group of people, that group of people there. But now, in my 50s, I have to mature as an individual. You can't really stay that way forever there. And just because he now reportedly owns Death Row Records, doesn't make him a sellout on that. It just means that possibly now he could possibly get the master recordings from Suge Knight of his albums, the 2 records he did on that label, Dr. Dre's Chronic, and there a couple other rappers that was on that album there, except for the Tupac releases there. That's owned by his mother there, the Tupac estate, if I'm correct, it's called there. But he could also get the masters And it would be even more better to re-release those albums and give the copyright to those albums to the artists. Like the Dog Pound, they released an album called Dog Food that was supposed to have been this shocking album ever, but it turns out it wasn't. But, you know, when you think about it, that if Snoop Dogg plays his cards right, he could make Death Row Records big as it was before Suge became an asshole. Even though he was an asshole for the word go there. The way he really did his business dealings was just like outright crooked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so